So some seniors are leaving. Let's say some goodbyes.
Hi Arnold! Congrats on graduating, even though you graduated 2 quarters ago, so this is a little bit late, but...
Thank you so much for everything you taught us. We learned so much from being under you, and you did such a great job.
We were so glad to have been in ESC with you. It was such a good time. You're such a cool dude.
And we're really happy, like, you finally found what you like, and you're doing it right now. That's the dream.
You know you're a closeted BME. We know you're a closeted BME, but, you know, now you're doing what you love, so that's great. Anyways, congrats on graduating.
Bye-bye!
Nancy, I know I didn't have many interactions with you in ESC, but like, you're amazing. And I am just really, really grateful that I was in the same research lab with you. From my freshman year onwards, I looked up to you so much and I learned so much from you, so thank you. And I know you held ESC together as VP Finance, so you're amazing and I can't wait to see what you do.
Hi, Nancy! Congratulations on graduating, you hardworking, dedicated woman.
You were always so busy, but you always came through with everything. You were so dependable.
Still remember during fall design review, we were missing a couple presenters, and the very last minute, you just pulled out your poster from your research lab and you told the kids, like, this is what we do in the lab.
You did such a great job, and we always look up to you in, like, whatever we're doing, and we want to set that same standard.
And your future is brighter than the freaking sun. You're so cool. Bye.
Kaylee, I had no idea that the Pen Pal program would give me the opportunity to meet such an incredible person. You are so kind-hearted, so easy to talk to, and funny and down to earth. And thank you so much for encouraging me and guiding me this past year. I'm so grateful for you.
Kaylee, oh my gosh, I admire you so much. I seriously looked up to you since the moment I met you. You are so inspiring and smart. I'm really, really grateful that I get to take over your position. I like seriously feel so honored that I get to be VP External after you, because you did phenomenal in this role. And you're gonna do amazing at Stanford and in life. And I love you and just thank you for everything.
The first person I want to say bye to is Miss Anita Knapp, otherwise known as the best VPX that I could ever ask for. Kaylee, you've been so great throughout this year, and I'm so glad that I was able to get so close to you. You have been so sweet to me, and you've been so supportive in everything that I've done, and you've been, honestly, my #1 fan sometimes, especially anything outreach related, and I've loved having you there, I've loved talking to you, and I've loved making fun of Jonathan with you. I hope that you do great in grad school, and I hope that we can stay in touch in the future. Love you.
Kyrie, this video is for you, Ms. President. I just wanted to, take the time a little bit to say thank you and to really tell you how much I appreciate you for not just what you've done for me, but for what you've done for, I think, everyone in ESC for this past year. I think personally for me, you were a source of such motivation and just someone that I really looked up to, and just, even though I never really told you that before, but yeah, I did really look up to you. I thought you were an amazing person and such a fantastic leader to be able to just, take ESC in such a hard and difficult time and to really just push forward with it and just to lead and just to uplift everyone with such a bright energy. There's a word for it, something like rubbing off on some people with your energy. Contagious, you have contagious energy, that really just showed me different aspects of just being a person, being a leader, and there's a lot of things about that I never really saw before. And I think that everything you've done this past year, I really, really respect super highly. And thank you so much for encouraging me to take on this position as well as president. And honestly, probably without your words of encouragement, I don't know if I would have thought that I would have been able to do it. But honestly, I am so happy that you gave me that little extra push. I'm having a blast right now, and I promise that I'm gonna do my best to carry on your legacy and to everything you've done and to make everything, just as good I will try
Thank you
my
for
best.
making our meetings so much fun. Your personality just brought so much to every meeting, and I loved getting to know you, and I loved working with you. You were such a sweet person, and I'm gonna miss you.
Nairi, you most definitely brought the life to ESC this year. Your energy is unparalleled, and it honestly lights up the room when you make everybody laugh and just feel very at home and welcomed. Carolina, you are absolutely the sweetest person ever. I think anybody who's ever had a conversation with you can immediately tell how genuinely sweet you are and kind, and it's definitely going to be very hard to fill your shoes as internal, just because of how amazing you are.
Carolina, I only got to talk to you a couple times, but you are just like the sweetest human being ever. And I was really grateful that I got to meet you this year, and I can't wait to see what you do.
Carolina, thank you for literally being the sweetest person ever. I think everyone says this about you, but it's true. You're such a kind person, and you were an amazing co-director. And I remember you encouraged me to take the Studs director position, and I was thinking to myself, oh my god, I don't want to do it, because how am I going to follow Carolina? I don't want to follow Carolina. but then I was like, I mean, if she thinks I can do it, then I guess I can do it, so I'll try. And you're literally the reason I'm still here, and I am so grateful to you for that. And then you were the most amazing VP that me and Nicole could have ever had. You were so helpful and so kind. I really appreciate everything that you did for us. Nicole, you are so amazing. I am so glad I got to meet you this past year, and I loved working with you. I loved being stressed out before our events because we had no idea what we were doing, but we got through it. And I remember you being stressed about grad school applications and everything, and you thought you weren't going to get in, but look at you now going to Cornell. I'm so excited for you, and if I'm ever in New York, you know I'm going to be messaging you.
The first couple words that come to my mind when somebody mentions Nicole is, one, a leader. She's definitely able to lead and inspire others to come forward and do what they do best. And in my head, I can't help but thank her for encouraging me to apply for the position for Studs co-director, and I thank her for something like that, as well as she's very fun and lively. Her what she says in icebreaker meetings or in our meetings in general is always keeping the mood up in what we have planned and in our events, and she's always a cool, active participant in everything she does. Really, Studs would not be the same without Nicole, and it's so sad to see someone like her leaving. And hopefully me and Jennifer will be able to take up the reins of fulfilling that empty gap, and eventually, maybe one day in the future, if I'm ever in New York, Nicole, you know who the heck I'm gonna be asking for a tour. Maybe we're going to Times Square or something like that, but if that's the case, let's go do it.
The next person that I want to say bye to is Jonathan, the best outreach co-director that I could ask for. First off, I just want to say thank you for being so supportive and actually being one of the first people to even tell me to apply for the co-director position. It definitely gave me a push that I needed, and I'm so glad. I never would have thought that it would be the two of us as co-directors, but it's really been so much fun. I think every time that I've seen you, or every time we've had any meeting or Zoom call, it's always been full of laughs and full of jokes, and it's never really felt like work. It's so fun because we're just so similar in a lot of ways. I think we're very indecisive and really bad saying no, but that's kind of what works for the two of us. I'm so sad that you're going to be leaving, but I'm glad that you found a job so quickly, and I hope that you're doing great there already.
Ethan, you just make me laugh, like, literally anytime I see you or you talk, and I really appreciate that because no matter what kind of mood I'm in, like, I will just start laughing, and you're hilarious, and I'm really sad that I don't get to be on cabinet with you this coming year. Madhu, you were the most amazing corporate director, and you're definitely one of the reasons why I connected so much to ESC. I really loved your leadership style, and I just want to thank you for making me feel so welcome as a new member, and you always made me feel heard, and I really appreciate that, so thank you so much.
Okay, Madhu, my co-director, I'm gonna miss you so much. You were such an integral part of my experience at UCI this last year. We spent so much time together, and I will always remember our first summer doing this, our little summer series, It was just a blast doing that with just you and me and Kaylee too. I had so much fun, and I knew the rest of the year was just gonna carry on just like that, and it did. We had so much fun together, so much stressful times too, and I couldn't have picked a better person to get through those times with. ESC and just Engitech was so stressful, but I wouldn't trade the experience for the world, especially with you by my side. It was so fun, and you just did an amazing job, and I hope that I can step up and be an amazing co-director like you were this past year. I know you're going to do amazing at Berkeley, and you're going to become the best engineer, and I'm going to really miss you. So good luck.
I think you are so talented when it comes to designing stickers and flyers, and the general member ESC shirt from last year turned out so cute, and I think our ESC like E-Week flyers would have not been possible without your adorable anteater. I think that's so cool that you painted it with watercolor and then like transferred it on Canva. I think that's super creative, and honestly you're gonna do amazing things, and I think you're super cool. And Naveed, thanks for being so fun, and it's always so fun having a conversation with you. I'll remember our anime rants and the time you exposed my bird in our communications meetings. But yeah, you guys are amazing, so thank you so much for making ESC memorable for me, and I hope you guys have a great rest, a great graduation and great rest of your upcoming years. Keep in touch. I'd love to see what you guys are doing later on.
All right, Ryan, I love you so much. This is your senior send-off. I appreciate your work so much. You are literally the best co-director anyone could ask for. I love you, man, and I know you're gonna do great things. I've loved every single moment of this year, and we work together so well as a team. Thank you, man.
What's up, David?
All right.
I hope you're doing well, man. This video goes out to you. I just want to say it was such a blast being EMF co-director with you, like I think 2 years ago, and then also being on cabinet with you this past year. And even if you don't think this, I've learned a lot from you. Being a second year paired up with you, I was still very, I guess, like fresh, into college. I didn't know what the hell was going on, but then I think being on cabinet with you and being co-directors with you, it really helped ground me in a sense, observing you, how you handle certain situations, how you, just do things, how you operate things, and like just, in general. And it was very, very eye-opening to me. Specifically, I think this part, which I really appreciated, is seeing just how real you are with everything, right? I think you're one of the realest people I know, and just being really unwavering in your stance and your beliefs and all this stuff. And it was really, really, it was a new perspective to me that I've never really considered. And honestly, seeing that, it really kind of inspired me to take on some of those traits as well, because I saw that, and it made me really, really respect the way that you function and the way you did things. And I thought it was, I don't know, I thought you were really cool.
Hi, seniors. I just wanted to say congrats on finally graduating. I know you guys have been waiting for this forever. So no more school finally, but I guess there's going to be certain memories that you're gonna be missing out on and reminiscing on. So I just wanted to say thank you for making ESC such a great place to be, and for basically leading ESC to success. And I think this year went pretty smooth despite the fact that it wasn't in person. So unfortunately I didn't get to meet a lot of you and create personal relationships with you. But I hope this isn't a goodbye. This is just kind of a see you later, and I can see you around when everything goes back to normal.
Congrats on graduating.
You have all been such incredible role models to me in the past year, and I'm so, so grateful to have met you all, even if it was virtual.
I'm so proud and excited for all of you.
I'm sure you guys are all amazing. Everyone on ESC is amazing, as you all know.
Every single one of you are absolute legends.
I'm honestly really sad to see you guys leave, but that's okay. I'm still here. I'm gonna carry on your legacy, and honestly, oh my god, I'll just keep talking, but thank you so much for making this past year in quarantine such a special year. Congratulations to each and every one of you. I love y'all. Goodbye.